I believe I found something big, and here's why. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the Pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. Yeah, actually, let's be honest here. I'm sitting down, right, because I'm not 100%, but yeah, you know what? I am excited to tell you about what I have found. And before I do, right, I want to tell you about the journey of how I found this asset, right? Because it's really important that you see the journey. And then once you see the journey of how I found this, then you realize, oh my goodness, this is big, right? Maybe not. I don't know. But let me just show you the journey of how it became to be my next big investment into crypto and what I think is going to do well. Now, I've been trying to get a hold of these guys for a long time, and I don't know if you've been watching this show. I've been talking about it here and there, and they haven't been responsive. So this is not a sponsored show. It is just something I want to share with you guys, and I want to show you how I came to the conclusion that this is a big thing. Okay, first off, right, I was back in 2004. I decided, you know what, I'm going to start looking into building a Bitcoin second layer, and I'm going to get AI to help me build it. And so I started, asking ChatGPT questions, and then I realized that you know what, a full-blown second layer for Bitcoin was probably too ambitious. So I started to go looking into creating a bridge, right? I decided on working on a bridge. And you can see, I had asked a bunch of questions about how to design the bridge and so forth. I even wrote a couple of documents on designing a bridge, right? And it was coming to the fourth design document at that point in time. And I was designing the bridge for to go to Solana, actually, and so that you can access, DeFi products and be able to borrow against your Bitcoin and lend against your Bitcoins and be able to move your Bitcoins between basically Solana and the Bitcoin network. I was planning to expand that, of course, to other networks, but first was going to be Solana. And so I was, writing a whole bunch of applications, looking for different options on how to store, which address to set, using the LP return, right? Looking at the top roots and securities and checking, maybe double checking on some of the stuff that I had already known. And of course, the new stuff that I didn't know about, right? And I was slowly building this project, right, and learning how to basically build a Rust application both on Solana and build something on Bitcoin as well. And as I got along and started learning about that, I slowly realized something when when I was, I think it was like right here, document clarification keystone. I found a product optimizing LLM. And I found this product when I was, I forgot where it is. But anyways, I was looking for collateralization of my bridge, right? So I was going to over collateralize the bridge to ensure that the bridge would be safe. I was going to add voting and stuff like that, and I was designing this thing whole up. And then I came across what Threshold Network. And how I came across that is because when I was looking for a collateralized wrapped Bitcoin, I only knew about the wrapped Bitcoin that was held by centralized exchanges, and I was going to use that as the collateralization. And then I found this, and then at first it was like, well, look, they've already done it already, your bridge. And then I realized that this is good. This is good because I don't have to develop this, and I can help build on this. Because they already have $500 million in locked value on their bridge, and it's working right now. And so I was pretty impressed. And they have their own T token that they use to ensure that people are doing maintaining the bridge and not trying to cheat or not trying to scam. And you can see that the T token is like a little bit weak, but it's a good place to buy actually, right? It's not the all-time low, right? Which was approximately 0.011. That's not that bad, right? But it's a few cents between friends, a half a cent between friends, right? So there you go. And so I'm definitely going to invest in Threshold Network and be supporting Threshold Network and building on the Threshold Network for the foreseeable future. I see a lot of potential here. This particular product allows you to transfer your Bitcoin to Ethereum, right? It was actually designed for Ethereum first, and then they bridged it to not bridged it, but wormholed it to all the other different chains. And so this is they have advanced quite a bit when they first designed this. It was originally they did the same things. They were planning to do the same bridge, and they had to set up over collateralization first, right, before they actually built the T token. Because honestly, who's going to care about T tokens, right? And then once they started getting a lot of people using the bridge, and they started using their T tokens as the actual collateral and removed it, and then started using what I had learned was called an MCP. And it's not important what it is, an MCP, but basically it is just a way of making sure that no one can steal the Bitcoins from the bridge. And so they were following the same basic design that I was following. And what makes this important for you guys to understand why I think this is the next big thing is because I was developing this thing, right? And then I saw it. And this, you know what? The funny thing is, Bitcoin, back when I was back early days, I tried to develop the exact same thing because I saw a problem in the market. How do you trust governments with gold again? You can't. You can't trust men with gold. So you need to have a digital asset that no one can scam. And at the time, I was trying to develop the same thing, and people were discouraging me from developing it. And I shouldn't have gotten discouraged, but I did. And I ended up missing out. If I had just pursued it, and I would have found Bitcoin and been, oh, look at that, it's already done. But today I pursued this, and I found that, look at this, it's already done. Threshold is here. And so I'm going to show you guys. Let's see how this works. Now, I have honestly, I'll be honest. I tried getting this to work to move Bitcoin off of this Threshold network. And here, let me just move let me just type this in here. Threshold network. There we go. And it was, I don't know. There was problems with MetaMask and stuff like that. I think there was an update to MetaMask, and I think it broke it or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I was having some serious problems using this. But let's just see if this works. I haven't been able to, take some crypto off of there, but I believe it's going to work because you know what, this has been here for quite some time. And I'm sure just, with the way the crypto is, it's just like, it's been, it is a wild, wild west. So sometimes things break along the way. So you just have to accept it when it comes to, because there's so many third parties, right? There's the Ethereum, then there's the MetaMask, and then their product, right? So there's 3 products there that have to work together well. And so that can create issues along the way. So let's just see if we can, I'm not going to deposit. I'm going to withdraw max here. Withdraw my TBTC, right, to Bitcoin. And I'm going to unmint that. And let's see how that works. You see, unmint. Let's see. I mean, last time I tried this, it didn't quite do anything, right? And I believe that, and then I tried to do it on my phone and so forth. So I think what's missing here is an application that's designed to be the all-encompassing here. Instead of like having a separate company build the MetaMask, separate company for this product, and a separate website as well. I think one software, right, where you can download it and hold that software. That software works 100% of the time. Will be the best choice for this product, right? Where you have the product, you have the software, and the software does everything. You don't have to wait for, what happens if their website goes down, right? I mean, yeah, that could possibly happen, right? Whilst if you have the software, right, you don't have to worry about the website going down because they work directly with the Bitcoin network and the the Ethereum network, which don't go down, right? And yeah, see, and don't have problems other than because this software. See how it's not working because these software products, right? They change all the time, right? And they break things, right? MetaMask, right? It changes its protocol and breaks things, and so this is the problem that we have with these different software applications. So I'm happy to help support this the application, this Threshold network. I think this is a product that will do well in the future. It's still early in the game, right? And there's going to be problems, right, and so forth. But I'm fully committed to this product. I think it's going to do well because I was trying to build it myself. So yeah, this, in my opinion, is the next big thing, and I will be supporting it and going forward and building applications with this thing as well. I'm not saying that you're going to be rich tomorrow buying the T token. Probably not. Probably going to be a while before actually things show up. But I think there's a bright future here because they are way ahead of all the other competition. Because when I found this, I found others as well that are far behind them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Threshold do well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.